Well, hello again. My name's Lee Thurburn, and you're on Live Stream Lee, where we talk about business and we talk about things that business owners are generally pretty interested in, centered around how to grow your business faster, how to make more money, become more profitable, how to get time back so that you have more time to spend with your family, and of course, how to sell your business and end up with more money at the end of the game, because I think that's why most of us get into business. So those are the reasons why we meet at 3 o'clock Monday through Friday. Today we have a special guest, Mike Blake, and Mike's not here. Mike is on his way. He had a flat tire. He is a home builder, and he was out and around and had a flat tire, and unfortunately he's not able to be here yet, but he said he'll be able to get back in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about a variety of things that kind of fill the time, but also talk a little bit about Mike. Before I do that, I want to cover a couple of things. First of all, my day job is I have a company called Apricot Rocket, which is a software platform technology. In many respects, it's like Facebook or LinkedIn, but different. We're different in the sense that our focus is on helping small businesses get clients, more clients, faster. And we do a good job of that. And I'd like to invite you to try the system out by going to apricotrocket.com. And you'll see a button there. It's hard to miss. Just click here to get started. Create an account. There's actually a form right there on the page. You can create an account. Accounts are free. And in the process, we're going to ask you to tell us about your, your business. What do you sell? Products, services, that sort of thing, so that we can help send customers to you. So the Apricot Rocket technology is actually it's a combination of technologies. But if there's the simple way to describe it would be it's a community building and relationship nurturing platform designed for businesses. So it does a lot of what LinkedIn does. It does a lot of what Facebook does. It does a lot of things. It even does what Zoom does. And it's got a shopping cart. There's all kinds of stuff in it. So pretty much regardless of how you run your business, what types of clients you have, what kinds of needs you have, I think you'll find some aspects of the Apricot Rocket system that are very useful for you. So please do that. Go there and get signed up. Now, I'm going to just take a moment and describe Mike. I've known Mike for about 15 years. Let's see, probably getting close to 17 years. Mike, when I first met him, was working for a home building company. And he was like a regional director, oversaw the operations in North Texas for this particular home builder. And Mike had been in the home building industry for quite a while and decided to go out and start his own business. And he did that in around 2006, 2007. And he started out building spec homes. And then, of course, the great real estate implosion occurred in about 2007 and 8. And Mike switched over from building spec homes in a subdivision to building custom homes. And his business has just grown in leaps and bounds. He never really saw a significant decline in his business during the real estate implosion that happened in the 2007 to 2010 or 11 timeframe. And he didn't see a decline, largely because of his approach and his philosophy. As a custom home builder, Mike does a really, really good job of making sure that he focuses his attention on satisfying his clients' desires and needs. The number of homes that Mike has built over the years, I don't know. We'll actually ask him, but I do know he builds somewhere in the neighborhood of 15, 20, 25 homes a year. And his area that he builds in is generally east of Dallas. I don't know for sure if you'd call it East Texas, though it's east of Dallas. That's probably qualified as East Texas. I don't know that he builds all the way to to the Louisiana-Arkansas border, but he does build in the Canton, Wills Point, kind of that area. He builds, like I said, about 15, 20, 25 homes a year, and they're all pretty nice high-end luxury homes. In fact, I have a couple of pictures I'm going to throw up, and then I'm actually going to just kind of let his website scroll through. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and let his website scroll through. These are some of the homes that he has on his website that he's built, and as you can see, they're pretty good size. There's a kitchen. He's won quite a few awards for the kitchen designs that he has, and he generally, I don't know, I guess I'd call it sort of a ranch, Austin ranch style. Every home's a little different. You can see the interiors are generally very spacious. So this kind of gives you an idea of the kind of homes that he builds. I'm kind of just trying to kill time here, waiting for Mike to join us. So I'm going to go ahead and kill that. And while I'm waiting for Mike to join us, I'm going to talk about a couple of other things. I meet a lot of people that have started businesses, and people go through a variety. They fall into a variety of sort of different buckets. One way of classifying people that have businesses are people that are really more than looking to be an entrepreneur. They're looking for a job. They're looking for steady income. They've got a skill. They've learned how to do something, and they want to improve upon the number of clients that they have. They want to be a little busier, but they're not really trying to build a significant long-term business that is going to have any kind of great scale to it. It's not necessarily that they don't have a big vision, but I do think that is an issue with a lot of people, is they don't have a big vision for their businesses. Another group or class of people that start businesses or are in business are people that are kind of reaching the end of their time as productive citizens. They're getting older. They don't have to be old per se, but they've reached a point where they no longer are really driven by trying to either build something in particular or create a legacy. They've reached a point where they want to spend more time with family, more time with grandkids, more time on leisure activities, just not working as much as they used to. And then you have people that are kind of in the middle of they're different. They're people that have a strong desire, a fire in their heart, and they want to build something of significant lasting value. Each type of, and there's others, but each type of professional has different kinds of needs and different kinds of wants. And, my goal is to try to find where you are in the spectrum of entrepreneurial small business owner activity, and try to make sure that I provide as much value directly to you as I can. So I'd like to just invite you to send me an email, lee@apricotrocket.com. You can always put comments on these videos, these live streams via LinkedIn. Most of you see these through LinkedIn. That's my primary live stream channel. Tell me what your interests are. If your interests are more focused on building a client stream, finding more prospects for your business, then let me know that. Tell me that you'd like to learn more about those kinds of activities. If you're trying to wind down towards retirement, let me know, and let me know that you'd like to hear topics about things like how to maximize the value of your business for the next purchaser, or maybe you'd like to have conversations, have me bring in experts and have conversations on topics like how to minimize your tax liability when you get to the point where you're going to sell your business. If, on the other hand, you're in that group of entrepreneurs that are trying to build a significant business, you want to scale a business to a really large scale, and you're looking for ways to leverage your business into a large scale, let me know, and I'll try to find topics on those things. The primary thing I'm saying here is go to one of these live streams, enter a comment. When you do, be sure and tag me on LinkedIn, again, which is the most common place. Tag me with @LeeThurburn. Use the @ and that way I can be sure and get an instant notification. I guess if you leave a comment, LinkedIn tells me anyway that you've left a comment, and I'll be notified to come and look at it. But I would really look forward to your feedback, where I can go in and customize these live streams to be more on point to the kinds of things that you're interested in. Now, on a different topic, a couple of days ago, I spoke on the subject of what I call the bleeding edge of marketing. And the bleeding edge of marketing, in my mind, are things that are either relatively new to the marketing world, to this, to the world of just available options, or it's stuff that's just new to me and it's already been out there for a while. And there's plenty in both categories, plenty of things that are brand new that I haven't had a chance to experiment with or learn. And there's also plenty of things that have been around for a while and I just hadn't gotten to them yet. Technology changes so fast. It's even though I'm in a technology business, it's a constant struggle to keep up with the new things that are out there. So one thing I came across recently that I've been pretty infatuated with, and I'm actually starting I'm going to start using and I'm going to start hosting a clubhouse next week. In fact, I'm going to host 2 different clubhouses, one on Tuesday night and one on Thursday night. And the clubhouses are going to be focused on 2 different topics. The Tuesday night clubhouse will be at 7 p.m. Central Time. And if you don't have the Clubhouse app on your phone, if you let me know, and if I've got an invitation left, I'll be glad to send you an invitation. The only way you can get on Clubhouse is by invitation. So if you are looking to get on Clubhouse and give me a call, and I haven't used the invitations I have up yet, I'll be glad to send you an invitation and let you get onto Clubhouse. But I'm going to start on Tuesday a Clubhouse room that will be from 7 o'clock until about 8 for about an hour with a friend of mine named Dr. Michael Armour. Hold on, Mike is texting me here. I can talk if you want to try it on my phone. Kim is driving us home. Well, let me just text Mike and that. Thanks. Okay, so thanks, but need a video. Well, wait for you to connect. All right, Mike is on his way home, still a few minutes out. In fact, we may end up running out of time with Mike. But starting next Tuesday at 7 p.m., that'll be Tuesday, I think it's the 25th. Yeah, it's the 25th. Tuesday the 25th at 7 p.m. I'm going to be on a Clubhouse talking about strategy and leadership. And I just want to invite you to come tune in. It'll be just a conversation Mike and I will be having, and you can join in. We'll answer topics or questions that you have about strategy or leadership, and just invite you to come and join us and have a conversation. We can either answer questions or just have a conversation. On Thursday, the 27th at 7 p.m., I'm going to have another clubhouse where I invite people to practice making money pitches, sort of like a Shark Tank thing. You'll have, if you care to do this, you'll have 3 minutes to make a pitch and 3 minutes to field questions from the audience. And we'll give you feedback about whether or not the pitch seemed enticing. There'll be instructions on how to do it. This is something I've had quite a bit of experience about or with in my life. Between the IPO and other things, I've raised about $80 million over the course of my career. And that doesn't make me an expert in raising money or in doing pitches, but I do have some experience, and I'm going to offer to provide you with some candid feedback on the pitches that you perform and give you some guidance. One of the biggest things about doing pitches for money, whether it's to bankers or more specifically to investors, is to be prepared for the kinds of hard questions that you get. And practice. You know, the more times you have an opportunity to be in a real or a quasi-real situation practicing your pitching skills, generally the better you get at it. So if you're interested in trying to improve your funding pitch skills, tune in on Thursday at 7 p.m. And each week, we're going to do the same thing at Tuesday at 7 and Thursday at 7. And then I'm also going to be launching on Fridays probably in the late morning around noon, so that people on the East Coast and the West Coast can tune in. I'm going to be launching a clubhouse that'll be focused on marketing. And so that's what's going to be going on starting next week, and that's kind of a new thing that I'm getting involved in. I'm also going to have some exciting news about the Apricot Rocket system. We're working right now on implementing essentially our own version of Zoom into the Apricot Rocket system. Just to make there's certain aspects of how the video communication process works really well with a CRM, where you can record videos and have them tied to client files and things like that. So we're going to be doing some interesting things with Zoom style video conferencing integrated into the Apricot Rocket CRM. And we're working on those, and we're hoping to be able to start launching certain beta test feature sets starting next week. So if you don't have an account with Apricot Rocket, again, I'd like to just invite you to go to apricotrocket.com, create an account. They're free. And just know that, you know, we're designing and have designed and built that system to be a tool for you to help you connect with more customers. I'm thinking it's getting a little late. Mike would only have about 10 minutes. I was thinking he'd be able to join us about 10 minutes ago. So I'm going to go ahead and just end this. We'll schedule Mike for another time. He is an interesting guy to listen to. I've listened and heard Mike speak to my students at UTA, and I've interviewed him previously. He has a lot of wisdom, and so we'll ask Mike back another time. In the meantime, I hope you have a fabulous weekend, and we'll see you. We'll see you on Monday, where we're going to be talking more about marketing. And so I'll see you then. Cheers.